Hello there, hope you're doing well today. Today I want to talk about the biggest ROI lifestyle change slash habit that I've made in my entire life. Why do I say this? Because this by making this change, it's fully opened me up. It was almost like a domino effect from one thing to the next, and it's just poetry and emotion, eh? So I want to talk to you guys about it today, and that's the carnivore diet. Now, I truly think everyone should be eating this way. I've said it before, I'll say it again, but my life my life changed when I went carnivore. Before I was carnivore, I kind of had like I didn't really have a clear sense of purpose. I didn't really have any motivation, not a whole lot to do. But I don't know, it's almost like one act of discipline led to another. It was like a domino effect. When I went carnivore, yeah, it was hard at first, but as time went on, and I built up the discipline, and I built up the, it's almost like it's almost like delayed gratification kind of thing because it ties in with that because you're resisting the dopamine and all the cheap dopamine from junk food and all that kind of stuff, and you're putting in work on yourself. It's for the greater good, and that just bleeds into other areas of life, like for me it bled into finding my purpose with making music and doing self-improvement stuff like this for you guys. It bled into how I look at health now. It bled into how I look at sleep, how I look at relationships. My whole outlook on just life in general has it's become a lot more grounded, a lot more grounded in truth and lies rather than ideologies. So living one's truth kind of thing. And what I'm trying to say here is that you need to find that one thing, that one act of discipline or that one act of commitment that acts as your launch pad or acts as your buffer for putting you on the right path, on a virtuous path that you're destined for. For me, that was switching up the diet, going carnivore. It aligned my hormones. It made me feel better about myself. I have a lot more self-respect now. And like I said before, the discipline just bleeds into all areas of life. And this is just so important because without this one habit or this one thing, I I don't know where I'd be today. Like I truly owe the doctors and people like Dr. Chafee, Dr. Ken Berry, Barkay, all those advocates for the diet. There's 100 more I've missed out, but all those advocates of the diet and putting me onto this path. Well, not putting me onto it, but like guiding me in the right way to a sense that hey, like it's gonna be all good, and that's kind of what I'm hoping to do here with you guys too, is to encourage you to find that one thing. It doesn't even have to be carnivore diet for you. It could be something as simple as sleep, as fixing your sleep or getting off social media for a bit, and it's the ideology behind it all that matters. The ideology you that the discipline from one thing that you just take so serious and you view it as so important, it just bleeds. It spreads. It spreads like jam on hot toast. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how one thing can kind of lead to another kind of thing. It's amazing. So yeah, back to what I was saying about the carnivore diet. I felt like it gave me the power to truly build the life that I'm wanting to live. I think we overlook this so much is that like, food is energy at the end of the day, right? Food when we eat food, it gets broken down into energy. And when you don't have enough energy, you can't fuel your body properly. You can't make the hormones required that make you a man or that make you a woman or whatnot. You can't you're not giving your body adequate amounts of nutrition. And the thing is, what I like so much about carnivore is that it's just so much raw primal power that the food gives you. It's bioavailable meat. It's what we evolved eating. And when you have that amount of energy and power, that can be translated from the food that you eat, you just become a workhorse. You can become unstoppable. You become truly aligned with biology and nature and who you're supposed to be, like as a man or as a woman. Your values and everything just seems to align more, become more grounded. It's unreal. So it's another reason why I advocate for this diet, because it's just raw power and nutrients and everything. You can take those, and you can take that nutrients and all the fuel, and you can turn it into something great. Like, you can turn it into an awesome physique at the gym. You could turn it into a great business that earns you a lot of money and financially frees you. You could turn it into art, whether it be musical or through sound, or if it's through visual art such as painting or video editing, something like that. Just almost like an extension of yourself. It's kind of crazy how the food we eat and that kind of stuff just makes a big difference in that. And it builds the discipline too for you to go far in those fields as well. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say today. I appreciate you stopping in. If this video was like enlightening, if you if you learned something, if it motivated you, if you resonated with what I said, drop a like. I appreciate you stopping in. Share, drop your thoughts in the comments as well. And yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping in today. Cheers. I'll see you in the next one.